See, Paul knows what's up.
There's still glitter in your hair. I'm Osama, and I have glitter in my hair.
Hi, Quakers. My name's Alex, and today I'm hosting your senior show. Today I have 4 seniors on here to talk to you and pretty much tell you about who they are and what they think of Eastern. So can you introduce yourself, tell me one thing about you?
I am Anna Ramo, and I am on Eastern's Winter Guard team.
All right, that's nice. You, sir?
My name's Osama Adawi, and I really like soccer.
What's your favorite team?
I am a diehard Chelsea fan.
All right, I like Chelsea too. It's nice. And you, ma'am?
My name is Megan, and I like pandas.
That's nice. And you?
I'm Anari. I love balloons, and I'm going to own a zoo in California one day.
That's nice. All right, so thinking back 4 years ago, what was your first impression of Eastern?
Well, I've been like coming here, not like actually attending the school, but I've been coming here since the old Pat Neal was here. So I don't really remember because I was really little because my brother went here for 4 years before me. But I don't know. I remember being really excited to come to high school. Like, I don't know why, but I was.
All right. What about you, Osama?
I went like to a private school, so it was very like contained. But like when I came here, it was kind of like, first I saw how old it was. I was like, that's very antique, I guess. But other than that, I thought it was big. You know, let's not talk about students, but as a school itself, it was nice and big. It was interesting.
That's nice.
Unique place.
Megan, what was your first impression?
It was pretty much what I expected it to be, just a bigger version of my old school.
All right, all right. And Anari?
It was like an old museum, but it was a maze at the same time. And there's all these secret trap doors and all these nooks and crannies, so it's like you can play hide and seek in the museum and nobody would ever find you.
Are there ghosts too?
I don't know, they say there's ghosts in the auditorium, because if you're in the auditorium, then you hear like, and people are like, ah,
And the lights go on and off.
and the lights go on and off, because our ceiling's peeling, so I think the ghosts are just like trying to tear down the auditorium, and they just don't want anybody in there.
Wow, that's
But it's a
interesting.
nice school still.
That's interesting. All right, what was one of your favorite classes your freshman year?
My freshman year, my favorite class is probably World History with Mr. Jason.
Oh, what do you like about it?
I just love history, and Mr. Jason's a great teacher, so
That's true.
it
That's
was
true.
all around a great class.
What do you think, Osama?
Probably, I'd agree with Anna. Mr. Jason's class was awesome. He's an awesome teacher. It's an awesome subject. It's awesome to talk about, and you learn a lot. But like, I also like Miss Holmes' class. Her English class was really fun, and Miss Petroff was always nice. Way to start freshman year.
All right. What was your favorite class, Megan?
Well, I didn't have Mr. Jason, so probably Mr. Dawson's, just because it was the first time after like 3 years of his class that I heard all of his stories about airplanes and stuff.
Well, I mean, I know his airplane stories are just known school-wide as being the best stories to hear. All right. What about you, Nari?
FIDOA, because I had a health class second semester freshman year, because I don't know who I had. I had this lady for gym. I don't even know who she was.
Miss Press.
Yeah. And then I had FIDOA second semester for health, and it was fun because he was always all excited, and he was just a short little buff man, and he would always just make class more fun and make you excited to go to it.
All right. Can you tell me what your favorite subject was over the years?
Well, history is still my favorite subject. Any history class, whether it's like U.S. or world history. is
What's
always
your
been my
favorite aspect of history? Like your favorite time period, I should say.
Oh, probably the whole Renaissance time period, or like the Vietnam War period. I like both of those a lot.
Yeah, war is always nice.
Oh yeah, it's my favorite.
And what about you, Osama?
I'd probably agree with Anna. I'm a big history buff too. But I legitimately love history. Like, I love everything about it. I love learning about it, talking about it. It's interesting stuff.
What's your favorite time period or subject of them?
I don't know. I like the stuff that happens in Europe.
In
the
Europe?
past. Yes.
And like
European
where in the
history.
past? Like there's a long.
There's always bits and pieces that you like more than other. Like, you know, there'll be the interesting spot, then I'll get boring there, then I'll get interesting again. So
I understand. History's kind of it gets
it's
boring
on
to me,
and on,
honestly. What's your opinion, Megan?
I've liked different subjects over the years depending on who's teaching it, pretty much. But I can say that I don't like history. It's probably my least favorite subject, just because I can never remember the things that have happened.
I mean, there's a lot of history they try and cram into your brain, you know, but that's what's good about Eastern is we have these really great teachers to help you learn, you know?
Yeah, go Mr. Jason.
Yeah, Mr. Jason is a great teacher. And Ari, what was your favorite class?
I love art class, even though I kind of suck at art. I think it's just art class. I did like Blakesley's class just because it was Blakeslee teaching it, and he made it like more exciting, even though I think he secretly hated me. But I would say art class that I have this year, because art studio, so you get to go off on your own and do whatever, as long as I'm not involved with clay, because all my clay projects turn out like a ball or like a dilapidated house. Like, oh gosh.
I'm sure it wasn't that bad. Anna, what activities were you involved with over your years at Eastern?
I've been a part of the Winter Guard team for 5 years because I started in 8th grade. And I did cross country for 1 season this year, marching band for 4 years, and I've been in the musical for 3 years. This is going to be my 3rd year in the musical.
What was your production last year?
We did Anything Goes.
How was that?
It was good. We had to learn how to tap dance, which was really hard.
That's
but
nice.
It was fun.
All right, Osama, what have you been involved in?
I've played soccer. It was on and off, but I played like freshman, sophomore, and I didn't play junior year. Then I sort of played like a few games senior year. So that was on and off. I did Key Club 4 years. That's a good club to join. I did Model UN 4 years, because there goes my history buff into me right there. And I think I did French Club for 2 years. I did freshman year and sophomore year.
All right. Didn't the soccer team win something a couple years ago?
We won a lot of years. Like
Cool.
There's a bronze cup. They won a silver cup, and then they won like 3 tournaments.
All right. That's when I see our team doing good like that.
Was that
Megan,
Eastern Wall?
what have you been involved in?
I did volleyball my freshman year, golf my sophomore year, and I did the musical my sophomore year, I think it was. Or it was junior year.
No, it was sophomore year.
Sophomore year.
I love that.
And then that's pretty much all I've done.
All right. It's a nice variety of stuff. And Ari?
Freshman year, I played soccer. Sophomore year, I played soccer part of the year. No, the whole year. I actually played soccer the whole year sophomore year. And then I joined Key Club with Osama. And then I wasn't enjoying Model UN, but it was so much work. And I'm not very good at arguing with people or knowing my facts. So I didn't do that. So then junior year, I played soccer half the season. Okay, barely ending the season, but I still played a few games. And Key Club, and then NHS, and I'm very social. And senior year, I'm going to play soccer, and I want to join the golf team, and I'm still in Key Club and in NHS.
All right. It's a lot of soccer.
But I really want to play on the golf team this year. I don't know why.
All right. Anna, what's the most important social lesson you've learned at Eastern?
Most important social lesson?
Yeah.
Social lesson. I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot of different kinds of people here at Eastern, and I've learned to not be like closed-minded about any different type of person. And if you are like that way, if you're really open-minded about who you're talking to, and you make a lot more friends, I guess.
That's nice.
It's a social lesson.
That's a good lesson, you know.
Yeah.
Teach the kids to be open-minded.
I guess.
Osama?
Yeah, we do have a wide variety of people in Eastern. So like I can assure like if I was saying this to any new student, that they will find a group of people that have the same interests as them, because we do have everyone that likes everything. And like a tip I'd say is like do a sport or a club or something, because that's an easy way to meet people. And it's like usually you'll meet older people who'll make you feel more comfortable, and then you'll find like people your age or grade that like you can get used to knowing and make friends with.
Yeah. Megan?
Well, like they said, there's a lot of people here, a lot of different cultures, and people hang out with different people. A lot of people hang out with pretty much whoever's in their classes. In all my classes, I can find someone to hang out with, even if I don't know them. So pretty much the lesson is that there's someone for everyone.
All right, that sounds like dating advice, but all right. Anari, what's the most important social lesson you've learned?
I would agree with Anna. Never be closed-minded with your social group, because there's a lot of people that I didn't think I would ever talk to, or in middle school I was so simple-minded that I wouldn't talk to them or didn't like them. And then once you enter high school, then you have a lot more opportunities to be open with them and develop more friendship circles and connections. So
Yeah, that's definitely true. Anna, what is one person you look up to or respect?
Like a staff member.
Anyone in general.
Because there's a lot of teachers and staff members in general that work here that I really respect and look up to. I really look up to DeRosso. He's one of my favorite teachers. Mr. Jason, just because he's such a awesome. He's like such a nice person. Like I think everybody should strive to have a little Mr. Jason in them. Because he's so nice. And Miss Smith too. She listens to me talk and stuff, which is hard to do. So yeah, she's really cool. And Miss Ko, she's helped me a lot too.
Osama?
So I guess we're doing teachers.
I mean, whoever you want, really. Not just
I'll
teachers.
just keep up the
anyone.
trend. Probably Mr. Blakesley, because like I had a lot of classes with him. I had advisory with him, and then I had like his English classes plus his multicultural studies classes. So I saw Blakesley a lot. So like I got to know him one-on-one, and we got like really close. So he I know him very well, and like he's someone that I could say personally, someone I look up to, because he does a lot for students, and students don't even recognize how much he really does care and how much he really does want to help. And probably Mr. Blakesley. And then Mr. Jason, of course, yes. Anna's right. Have a little Mr. Jason in you.
It's so
Alright.
true.
Megan?
Well, if we're doing teachers, then I'd probably have to say Mr. Blakesley too, just because the way he teaches, it's so straightforward, and he doesn't like let you get away with not doing things right in the correct way. And just like about life in general, he's straightforward, telling you like you have to be successful in education in order to be successful in life. And just the way that he I don't know, he just shows that you should be doing this way.
So would you say you've learned a lot of life lessons as well as academic lessons from him?
Yes.
All right. And Anari?
I'm gonna hop on the Blakesley bandwagon apparently. Blakesley, Mary Kay, and Miss Ko, my counselor, because she's got me through a lot. And definitely Blakesley, because everybody wants to be an awesome skinny tattoo man that knows everything about English. I love the way he teaches and his straightforward method, basically. He's really fun, and he always keeps class, even though I don't have him this year, he always keeps class interesting. And Mary Kay, the campus life coordinator with Jeff Davis, of course. And yeah, just Mary Kay and Miss Cohen Blakesley.
All right. Anna, what is one thing you never did in high school that you wish you did?
Well, I think I've done everything that I wanted to do, but I think I wish I would have done them earlier. Like, I mean, I did winter guard and I did marching band for my entire high school, or my entire high school career, but I wish I would have done cross country sooner, and I wish I would have done the play my freshman year. So, but other than that, I can't really think of anything that I wish I would have done that I didn't, other than that.
All right. Osama?
I really wish I joined Upper Bound and like actually strive to get in there because I didn't try as hard as I should have. But that's something like I feel like that was a good opportunity, and it probably would have got me into MSU pretty easily. And yeah, that's a big one. Other than that, I think I touched on a little of everything.
All right. Megan, is there anything you wish you would have done?
Not really. I've done everything that I've wanted to do. If I don't like it, I stop doing it.
All right.
And I probably should have studied more for my ACT. That's about it.
All right. And Aaron?
I wish that I had been less social my freshman year and actually stuck to my grades because now I'm paying the consequences now as a senior. I wish I had done a musical because I always wanted to be in High School Musical or something like that. I wish that I had played golf, which I will this year, and I wish that I had actually tried to join student council
All right.
and other stuff, but those are the biggies.
All right. If you could give one advice to incoming freshmen, what would you give?
I think I would just go back to the whole closed-minded thing because I just know so many like younger, like underclassmen here, like even juniors here, that are so worried about like if they don't belong to like a certain social group or however you want to put it. It's sort of like a lot of things change when you're a senior. Like you don't think it's going to, but it does. I mean, at least I think it has. Like I'm like much more comfortable here now, and I mean it took me 4 years to get here, but I'm so much more comfortable now, and you learn not to really care what other people think. And I would just say, don't worry about like your status in the school, like your popularity or anything, and just stay open-minded, and you know, like don't expect certain things out of certain people. It's like the Breakfast Club. Like don't worry about don't think that the jock is just automatically going to be a jerk, or like that kid who wears like black all the time is going to be like a weirdo. Like you know what I mean? Just be open-minded, I guess. Is what I would say.
Osama?
That's a good point Anna made. I feel like it's important, like, you know, friends will come, but in high school I feel like you should be taking advantage of school and make sure you're on top of your grades, because like friends will come, fun will come, and in time everything will just come to you as long as you have your priorities on, you know, if you're on top of that, everything else will fall into place. So.
All right. Megan?
Probably to, like what Osama said, keep your priorities straight. Like, education is more important than being friends or skipping with someone who you're probably not going to know in 10 years. So, as long as you have your grades right, and then you can have time for friends, that's fine.
All right. And then Ari?
I agree with Osama and Anna and Megan, of course. Priorities first. What was the question?
Advice for
What advice would you give
Advice
to
for freshmen. Keep your priorities straight. Stay open-minded. Don't worry about what people think about you, because that was really one of my biggest mistakes, being so self-conscious of what people would think about me, that I was always trying to fit into a group that I didn't belong in. So just be yourself and your friends will come to you. Make sure you can just be confident in who you are.
All right. All right, that's all the time we have today. Thank you for your time, and have a nice day.